Hey, welcome to the show, everyone. We have a great show for you today. It's just me and A2 chilling.
Hey.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about celebrities' bathing habits. That's been
Girls.
something going on in the news lately, and I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about this. Britney Spears' dad finally steps down from the conservatorship.
Woohoo.
Yeah, it's good for her. The world's first Oreo cafe is open, and we're going to talk about that.
Yummy.
And there's a couple new hosts of Jeopardy that was announced, and we're going to talk about that. We also have coming soon in the hot mess. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. All right. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am your host, Epic. Chilling up in this bitch on a Sunday morning. Great show for you guys, like I said before. Make sure you follow us on the social medias, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and as always, The Epic Radio Show at www.theepicradioshow.com. If you had to wait for me to tell you exactly how to get there, then there's something wrong with you. You might be a little brain dead.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Because it's pretty simple. It's just our name with www.and.com at the end. Okay. Anyways, to my front left on the couch is one they call Intern Ashley.
Hey. Hi, guys. It's
Yeah.
just me today.
I know. It's going to be like kind of weird, right?
It
like,
is a little weird.
It's going to be a little quiet.
Yeah. I'll try to fill as much space as possible.
I figured, everybody abandoned us this weekend.
Yeah.
We had Larry. He had to get another penis surgery. I don't know how much longer you can make it, Larry, but we wish you a speedy recovery.
Good luck, Larry.
Yeah. The penis enlargement is 10th one in a year. Jeez. You overcompensated for something. I don't know. Marcus, for some reason, even though he's an American citizen, they're trying to deport him. So
Gosh darn it.
He's got problems going on there. And unfortunately, it turns out in a shocking turn of events, Shauna works for ICE. So, it's kind of a weird thing, undercover type situation. No, actually, Larry's got a conference in Canton going on with one of his sponsors for the lounge. And Marcus,
Get that money.
he moved yesterday all day. I helped a little bit, like a tiny bit. I'm not going to take any credit. And then I think that lasted till pretty much late last night. And then he's going to a Browns game today, so fuck the show, apparently.
All right. So, wrong excuse for the wrong day.
Yeah, for sure. um, so yeah, and you know what's crazy is he's going to another Browns game next week.
Jeez.
So he said he could only do half a show next week. And Chris, he in a weird turn of events, he hurt his penis over the weekend. I guess he just used too much Viagra or something. I don't know.
Chris, you got to be careful with that.
Gotta do that.
I've heard.
Gotta watch the labels, and you have to report it if it lasts more than 12 hours. But that was probably the hardest he's been in a decade, so he just wanted to savor the moment. Yeah. Savor the moment. Oh, man. Okay, so let's get into our first topic. If I can find it. Here we go. Layers. That's not it. There we go. So apparently, what's been going on around Hollywood is people are starting to share their bathing habits.
So weird.
I'm not really sure why. I think this kind of started with Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell talking about, we don't bathe our kids until they smell. Like, what the... Like, okay, that's cool. I mean, what if you realize it, like, during a day that you need to make a public appearance or something, right? Like,
right.
I mean, wouldn't you just say, hey, just be on the safe side? Why don't we give this little fucker a bath? I don't know. I mean, if you're giving a child a bath and the water immediately turns black, there's something wrong.
Do you know there's a problem there?
Yeah. Ashton Kutcher. I like that better than his actual name. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis also shared their bathing habits, and they also kind of agreed with Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard.
Ew, that doesn't make any sense at all.
And they also admit they don't use deodorant or anything like that. And I think that's kind of just a little sad. Little bit of sadness. I'm not really sure. Like, obviously, I don't bathe my kids ever. Because, you know, like, I try to save on the water bill. But what about you? What do you think about all this?
Well, first of all, it's definitely gross because just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there in terms of, you know, the dirt and everything.
For sure.
And you have to clean yourself in order to stay healthy, too. So that doesn't make any sense as well.
I mean, you have to get rid of the dead skin cells, right?
Dead skin cells, you know, COVID sticks to the skin. Like, come on. I can forgive them not doing the deodorant, though, because sometimes I go without deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are we live? Because I'm not seeing anybody in the chat.
Oh.
I'm going to check real quick, because that would be my luck. Let's see. Wait 1 second. In the meantime...
Oh, we live.
Oh, we are. Yeah, okay.
All right, cool.
It's just like a very slow day.
Yeah.
So I guess we can just let it all hang out today. Just don't even care.
I might want to keep it in your pants.
Yeah. I don't know. So I think it's interesting, and then there's like these celebrities that's like, oh, like, you know, like The Rock, he said he like takes like 3 showers a day.
That's too much.
But he explained why.
Okay.
So he works out twice a day. So that's one. And then the other one eludes me, but I think he was basically saying like he works like 12 hours a day but works out twice a day, so that's why. It's like yeah, it's weird.
It's
Whatever.
very weird.
Apparently he doesn't sleep either. And
The Rock is on all the time.
That's right. He's jacked up on Mountain Dew. He's gonna come at you like a spider monkey. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing though that he takes so many showers and his skin is so clear.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would assume so.
Maybe that's because of the exercising.
Yeah.
Also, his pores help him maintain freshness.
Man, I didn't know Ed Sheeran is a goddamn father now.
Oh, yeah, the baby.
He had a baby. I was looking at this article, and apparently there's somebody messing with the garbage behind me. It's cool. Who that be?
Excuse me.
Who that be back there? How you doing? Yeah. All right, let's see.
Ed Sheeran, who's his mom? Who's the
So
mom?
Kutcher actually said, if you can see the dirt on them, clean them. Otherwise, there's no point.
What? Again, that kind of goes back to the point where you might not see the dirt, so...
Yeah. Kunis added that she didn't shower much anyway growing up, as she did not have hot water because she's an immigrant.
Okay.
And she, she was in like a poor country or something. She came over and she taught herself English.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Oh, nice. Isn't she from like a Russian country? I heard her speak Russian once.
She's something like that. She's like Ukrainian or something.
Okay.
And Kristen Bell, she's like, I'm a big fan of waiting for the stink. Once you catch a whiff, that's biology's way of letting you know that you need to clean it up.
Oh,
like, no. That means you're a shitty mom. I'm sorry. I mean, you're super hot, Kristen Bell, but mom skills, I don't know.
Not so hot.
I'd have to rate you like 3 out of 10 for that. I mean, I've known worse mothers, I think, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with their stinky kids.
Yeah, you want to catch the stink beforehand.
Yeah, you don't want it to stink. You want to make sure they don't stink. It's preventive measures.
Yes, it's a preventive method. Thank you.
Absolutely. Jake Gyllenhaal, he told Vanity Fair his unconventional routine. He believes that good manners and bad breath get you nowhere. So I do that. But I also think that there's a whole world of not bathing that is also really helpful for skin maintenance as we naturally clean ourselves. That's absolutely not true. Now, I will say there is, you can overbathe. You can get rid of a lot of the natural oils in your skin. Yeah. Which could dry you out, which could actually lead to like blemishes and stuff like that. But no. Nope.
I wonder if these celebrities are thinking about like their careers, like how people will interact with them going forward. Like, do I want to hang out with Jake Gyllenhaal, knowing he hasn't showered recently?
Oh no, he said he does.
Oh, okay. Or who else? Ashton Kutcher and Kutcher and everyone else.
Kutcher, yep. I like that. That's a fun name. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Matthew McConaughey. He's famous for not wearing deodorant and stinking and stuff.
Oh gosh, I could see that.
Brad Pitt back in the day, he said that his cleaning habits had changed since having children. He said he had 6 kids. Oh, yeah. All you got to do is just take cleansing wipes, couple quick wipes under the pits. I mean, your last name is Pitt, bro, and you can't take care of your armpits. Jesus. Come on, man.
They can afford like a bathing house. Just get everyone inside the bathing house and have them come in, rotate it in and out of there.
Cameron Diaz admitted to not wearing deodorant. Jason Momoa does shower.
Okay.
He says when it comes to showering, water is a good thing. That's what he has in common with his DC character, Aquaman. He's like, I'm Aquaman. I'm in the fucking water. Don't worry about it. I'm Hawaiian. We got salt water on me. We good. That's what he said. Rock said, I'm the opposite of not washing themselves celebrity. He reviewed his I can't even talk. His workout schedule. He often showers up to 3 times a day and sings off key while doing so.
All right.
Chris Evans says he's clean. Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness.
I know. Ugh. We can't have a dirty ass Captain America.
No, not at all.
Like, hell no, son. Nah, son, you can't protect freedom. Smell like Afghan.
Yeah, and Chris Evans is Bay as well, so.
Oh, Jesus, man. What's going on with Ariana Grande? She's changing her hair. Mm-hmm.
Not the signature ponytail.
Yeah, no. I mean, she's got a ponytail. It's just in a different spot. And then she went like platinum blonde and shit.
Oh, I think that might be an old pic you're looking at.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was in 2017, I think.
Yeah, that was that era.
Yeah. That's dope. Okay. Anyways, we're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to have Coming Soon with Ashley Campbell. And then we'll talk about Britney Spears and the world's first Oreo cafe. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
You're listening to The Epic Radio Show, live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and theepicradioshow.com. Listen to us anytime on the iHeartRadio app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play. And take this show on the road. The Epic Radio Show. Make life epic.
Make life epic.
Attention small businesses. Has the pandemic put a strain on your business?
What's the deal?
Green
This is
Baby
Marcus.
Media has you covered.
Chatting with us couldn't be easier with the official Epic Radio Discord channel. Text, voice, and even video chatted up with the cast live on the show every Sunday. It's fast and easy. Download Discord from Google Play or the App Store and have the most interactive experience ever. Forever. Go to https://discord.io/epic radio show
as well as social media blasts, a banner on our website, and more. Just email epic at theepicradioshow.com and you've taken the first step to let people know you're open for business. Now is the best time to advertise. Do it free for 30 days on us. The Epic Radio Show? And enjoy 70 million songs, thousands of playlists.
Hey ladies, if you're looking for premium makeup at a price that can't be beat, hit up Glitz and Glitter by Goldie. Glitz and Glitter by Goldie has everything you need to enhance your beauty without breaking the bank. Go to uniqueproducts.com/GoldieAlphaHell today and take advantage of the savings. Right now, there's a new beauty box for only $99, so what are you waiting for? Get to Glitz and Glitter by Goldie today at Unique, that's YOUNIQUE products.com/GoldieAlphaHell.
Do it now. Hey Lois, I just finished my ad for Amazon. My name is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm wondering if you need a gift for some sorry son of a bitch. Well, the Candle Daddy is here to help with a full line of scented candles that last up to 80 hours and hand poured in Indiana. It will have your house smelling like a goddamn Stone Cold Stunner. I mean, who doesn't like the smell of these nuts? Or maybe you like the smell of fresh linen that they call well hung, or fresh picked blueberries. They'll give you some damn blue balls. Go to www.thecandledaddy.com the entire order. And as always, Candle Daddy offers free shipping for your bitch ass. So head over to Candle Daddy right now and take advantage of the deals. And catch up with us on the Epic Radio Show, Sundays at 10:30, you son of a bitch. And that's the bottom line. What? 'Cause Stone Cold said so.
You already love the What the Forecast app. Now it's time to show it with the official What the Forecast merch from Nightcat Productions. Do you like the funny sayings that pop up every time you check the weather? Well, what if you could look at that shit all day in a mug? An ugly mug.
Hey guys,
a t-shirt or even underwear. Get promoted at work when you give your boss a gift of hilarious weather-based humor. Your boss will say, yo, that's funny as fuck, see? How about a raise? And my job. Here's my wife. Take her, please. Use the promo code WTF10 to score 10% off. And there's free shipping on all orders over $35. That's a lot of points, see?
So who the hell did I hit?
Plus, Nightcat Productions loves the furries. Probably more than humans.
For free.
So 10% of the profit goes to a non-kill shelter. Kill shelters get nothing, see? Just go to Etsy.com/Nightcat Productions and order some shit.
Ooh, yeah, this is the Macho Man Randy Savage back from the dead. And I'm here to tell you about Ballsy. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ballsy has products to clean your ball sack. When you've been working all day and you smell like you've snapped it to a Slim Jim, there's only one product I trust from beyond the grave. Ooh, yeah. From solid colognes to liquid powder. For clean balls, nobody does it better. No, they don't, no. They're the cream of the crop. Ooh, yeah. So head over to ballwash.com and find out what your balls have been missing. And use the promo code EPIC15 to get yourself 15% off. Ooh, yeah. Do it before I give you some of the madness. Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like you walk into a 70s show when you enter your kitchen or bathroom? Eager to bring it to modern times? At Smith's Remodeling, we offer quality workmanship that is guaranteed to give you the home you've always wanted. You can call Josh and team for a free quote at 216-704-6234. We'll be happy to discuss any remodeling and renovation needs. Again, give Smith's Remodeling a call at 216-704-6234. We want you to love your home again, and that should start today.
I'm ready.
All right, welcome back. All right. So, it's just me and A2.
Yeah.
It's a little quiet, a little less chaotic, but I kind of like it a little bit. So we're going to get into coming soon, which is going to be A2's like movie and show review show, taking over for Jay. So Jay's no longer with the show. And so let's do that.
Oh, hello. That little lag there really confused me too.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, I have to cut that little tail off there.
All right, then. Well, welcome to this new episode of Coming Soon. My name is Ashley. I'm glad to be here to be hosting this. So in this episode, I'm just going to be giving like some short reviews of The Suicide Squad and Don't Breathe 2, which I got the chance to check out the previous night. So with The Suicide Squad, that came out last week. That was kind of like James Gunn's return to form after his fall from disgrace with Disney back in 2018. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where he said some not so great things on Twitter years ago prior to that. And of course, Twitter dug that stuff back up as always.
As they do.
Cancel culture at war with everyone else. But he got the gig for Suicide Squad like soon after he was kicked out from Disney, like 3 days afterwards. There was actually an article where he talked about it. Although he did take some time to himself before actually accepting the gig. And I have to say that when he did accept it, and once, I saw the Suicide Squad, he definitely brought it. Like, the only James Gunn movie that I've seen before Guardians of the Galaxy was Slither. And I like Slither. I like that as well, but I really see like he elevated himself. He got a nice budget. The visuals were great. The directing was great. The action was really good. You said you got the chance to see it last night.
Yep.
What'd you think about it?
I thought at times it was all over the place.
Yeah.
But I think that comes with any movie that has such a big cast.
So many characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was like this one point where they tried to detour with Harley Quinn, and that didn't really quite work out for me. I do wish there had been more of a linear storytelling, and there were some moments that kind of dragged out, but I thought that the actors were really good. They were kind of like the real highlight of this movie, like Idris Elba as Bloodsport. I love his humor, the violence that he brought. I thought John Cena was really good. I don't know if you checked out any like John Cena movies that he's been in. I've never like seen John Cena in any other movie, but
I'm trying to think. I mean, can you ever see him? I don't know.
Well, he made sure you saw him in this because his acting I thought was really good in this, even though. Well, I don't want to spoil the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it, even though it's been a week since it's been out, and you can watch it on HBO Max. But I thought he did really good as a Peacemaker. Margot Robbie as like Harley Quinn. I think that we need a kind of a break from Harley Quinn. I'm not really sure he brought the best out of her in this movie. I feel like we could have got more out of her, and he kind of like, we didn't really get I didn't really get what I wanted out of her.
I don't know. I think I disagree a little bit. I thought, and not to spoil too much, but I thought the scene with her and this dictator was really good.
I actually could not stand that scene.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. I
thought
like
that I thought it was hilarious. There's like almost this little montage, and then the way it ends was very Harley Quinn-ish.
Yeah. I'll say like the way it was shot was nice, but like just overall, like that's the script writing, all of that, I didn't care for that part. It just didn't seem really. It didn't really seem Harley-ish to me.
You never saw Brightburn?
No, I have not.
You should see that.
I know
that's another good James Gunn movie.
Yeah, I know that he produced that movie. My favorite scene with her was definitely in the beginning where we saw her craziness and she pulled out that bazooka. But that's all I'll say about that scene. I like that within the Suicide Squad. I'll go back to the characters in a minute. We actually saw like the suicide in the Suicide Squad, and he really brought it. And that's all I'll say because I don't want to spoil it. But going back to the characters, I like Viola Davis as Amanda Waller.
I'm glad they brought her back because she is so hateable.
Yes, she is. She plays that character so well. Like, you really want to hate that character. Daniela Melchior, she played Ratcatcher. I liked her. I thought she had the heart. She was like the heart of the film for me.
I think so. I think she was. I don't really get. Well, I mean, I get why she was in that prison or whatever. I feel like Amanda Waller, even if the crimes aren't that big, because she has powers,
she was, way too harsh at times. I'm like, come on, ma'am. There was also David Dasmakian as Polka Dot Man. Now that you've seen it, like, what do you think about Polka Dot Man?
I thought he was very interesting.
Yeah.
And especially the fixation on his mother.
Yeah, I like that as well. And I like what they did with his powers,
Yeah.
the good and the bad side of those.
Yes.
And King Shark, I'm sure he's going to end up being like a fan favorite, but I actually don't like this version of him. Do you watch the Harley Quinn animated series on HBO Max?
I have not.
In the animated series, he's actually very smart and intelligent, but still really funny.
Okay.
So I kind of wish that they had brought that type of character to the big screen.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think I didn't realize it was Sylvester Stallone until after.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know either.
And I mean, it didn't sound like him.
No.
You know, I think he did a very good job with the voice.
Yeah.
I just think I agree. I think they dumbed it down too much.
Yeah,
for
and
him.
James Gunn, he's already done like a dumb character in Guardian with Drax.
Yeah.
So I kind of wish that I feel like he kind of, they dumbed down Drax in Guardians. Yeah. I just kind of wish he hadn't fallen on that same old shit.
I think the whole thing was maybe he didn't know if he was going to end up doing 3.
Yeah.
Not to spoil too much, but Pete Davidson didn't have much of a role.
No.
The way they hyped that up, I was like, really?
Yeah. I'm trying to like avoid like those characters that are at the beginning, like Michael Rooker as well.
Yeah.
Just because the opening is just so epic and yeah.
Yeah. It does a little bit of a like time jump sometimes too.
Yeah,
and
a lot of that.
Yeah. I will say that I think the way they did that, it wasn't completely confusing at first until you got used to it. It was okay. It was a little jarring.
Yeah,
but they at least kind of tell you when there's a time jump. You know, in a I think a unique way.
Yeah, I liked the way he did it as well. Yeah, with like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like graphically almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But like, it wasn't that hard to follow. No, I mean, it was a pretty basic plot.
Yeah, it's almost, I don't know. You have to tell me what you think. It's almost the same plot as the first one.
It really is.
You know?
Well, yeah. I mean, and you know, another thing too, the dynamic between the characters I liked.
Yeah, that was great.
Like Peacemaker and what was the
Bloodsport?
Bloodsport, yep.
Yeah.
I liked the banter between them.
Yep.
And almost a competition. And there's another great scene that I really enjoyed when they meet the leader of that resistance group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Is that also the scene where Bloodsport, where the building is like falling?
No.
Okay, well that's one
earlier,
of the things that I like.
That's when they're trying to rescue the guy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
okay, yeah.
That's hilarious. Because they go through, they think they're like rescuing this guy and they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It does not turn out well.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it had a lot of great moments like that, but I do agree that it was kind of like, you know, there were some not so great moments too. But overall, I did really enjoy the Suicide Squad. Definitely worth watching again. I have to say that I think that James Gunn really made a comeback with this.
I think so. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I don't think he had much to work with.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The original Suicide Squad came out only 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, I mean, unfortunately, even in the comics, that's just what they did.
Yeah.
It was like they had a mission. It was different members, different times, whatever. And they had to just do whatever.
Yeah.
There wasn't I think what people miss with these movies and why the formula just still doesn't work is people want these big elaborate like stories and plots.
Variety. Yeah.
And these set like this comic and you know specifically there's not a whole lot to do. You know what I mean? Because you literally have Amanda Waller. They put together certain people, and then they go and do something. And then some of them live, some of them die.
Yeah.
And no matter what actors you put in there, how many things you throw at it, the plot's always going to be pretty similar.
Yeah.
You know? I think that the first one, I liked the first one. I didn't really have as many problems with the first one as everyone else did. I agree that it was a little too dark. You know, DC had this thing to where they want to be more serious, I think.
Yeah, they wanted that Batman feel.
Yeah, with everything. But I think they realized that's not really working. And their new direction is being really weird.
Yeah.
Like there's what's that show that's on HBO Max with Brendan Fraser and all of them? That's
I'm not sure.
it was DC had their own channel. Hold on. It's a live action show.
Brendan Fraser.
It's not Titans. It's Doom Patrol.
Oh, you know, I've heard of Doom Patrol, but I've never checked it out yet.
It's really good. Very weird.
Yeah.
If you like weird stuff, definitely check that out.
I'll have to check that one out. Yeah.
It's very similar to Suicide Squad because, like, you know how weird the villain was? Mm-hmm. All the villains are weird.
Okay.
In this, you know, like you have, I think there's a character that's an actual city.
Okay.
So it talks to you, like by like putting words on the wall and stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's
that's
like
awesome. Actually,
I know it's
that sounds really cool.
It is. It's a really cool show. There's just a lot of like what the fuck moments.
Yeah.
Like this makes no sense. Like there's a talking unicorn head at one point, and like just all kinds of weird stuff that's in it.
That's my type of show.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I think that the direction that DC is going, I thought it was actually ingenious that they included Polka Dot Man, and they did it in that way.
Yeah.
You know, I think anybody that does watch the live action shows that DC have been producing, like Titans and like Doom Patrol and stuff like that, they'll see a nod to that. And I think maybe that's where James Gunn was kind of coming
from. Okay.
Yeah, not necessarily to change the plot so much because there's not so much you can do with the plot, but to just kind of add that flavor that DC's been going towards with these shows.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think he delivered on that because there was some very weird stuff. In the Suicide Squad, and the humor is there, and Doom Patrol's pretty funny too.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of parallels there that I think that people, if you're fans of like Doom Patrol or like Titans and all that, you'll definitely find that in this movie.
There.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, whoa. All right, then that was the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Don't Breathe 2. So
definitely a little change in pace there, huh?
Yeah. All right. This is almost the opposite of this is exactly the opposite of the Suicide Squad. So Don't Breathe 2 is obviously the sequel to Don't Breathe, which came out in 2016. And as you say, you have seen this movie before. And do you think it's been 5 years? I can kind of talk about the plot for Don't Breathe, or maybe not. Maybe just talk about it in general.
No, you can. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen the movie, that's your fault.
Yeah, it's been out for a very long time. And if you haven't seen it, you probably just didn't want to see it. So, yeah, it was just about, Don't Breathe was about a group of teens that broke into this blind man's house to steal something or other.
Whatever. And I think they just assumed that he was rich for some reason.
Either that and, because he's blind, they figured he was vulnerable. He was an easy score. And as it turns out, this man was crazy as hell. So he was a military guy. And so he ended up killing, like, the majority of those kids.
Yeah. And he sets up traps, too, I believe.
Sets up traps for them as well. So that was the first twist in Don't Breathe. kids try to rob this guy. Turns out that he can actually defend himself. And you're kind of like rooting for the guy a little bit. Like,
A little bit,
okay,
yeah.
cool. And then the remaining girl, she goes into his basement and we find out that he's actually not a great guy at all. He's housing a young woman there who he impregnated.
Yep.
Hostage, you know, and that's kind of the second plot twist there.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that did I see it in theaters? I believe I did. And I remember the audience, we were all so shocked. We were like, what? When that girl, the pregnant girl, she came out of out of a box or something. She came out of something and we were all so surprised to see her. But she ended up dying and the main final girl and the old man battled it out. And I cannot remember the ending to save my life. I think that she escaped, but I can't remember what happened with him. He either like died or something, or we believe he died. But
actually, so he at the end, he's in the hospital recovering. And
okay.
He's reported to have killed 2 intruders in self-defense. So that's how that happened.
Okay, so they kind of ended it in a way to make it seem like he was a good guy. But we as an audience know that he was not a good guy.
And how they targeted this guy to begin with is the 3 teens, they made a living kind of breaking into houses.
Yeah. Okay.
And then their fence kept undervaluing their scores, basically.
Okay.
So they received a tip that this guy had $300,000 in cash in his house in an abandoned Detroit neighborhood, which aren't they all abandoned? I don't know. But it was obviously after a settlement after a wealthy young woman, Cindy Roberts, killed his daughter in a car accident. So that's how all that started.
That's how all it started for him.
Yep.
So coming into Don't Breathe 2, I was not sure what to expect. It's very hard to root for a murderer and a rapist. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I watched the trailers, and it definitely seemed like they were trying to turn him into a good guy.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that's what they were trying to do with the trailers, because he was rescuing that little girl.
Huh.
And that's not a spoiler or anything. The trailers give away a lot, so maybe you'll actually want to avoid the trailers. A little girl, he's he's trying to rescue a little girl. That's all I'll say about that, the plot point. And so this movie, I would have to say, is definitely meant to be like his redemption arc with the little girl. And I mean,
oh shit.
What?
So this is I don't remember exactly what happened with the first one with the lady who was pregnant.
Yeah.
But this is the daughter. This is the girl. The little girl.
What little
The
girl?
rape baby.
Oh, no, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yes, I saw the second movie. It's not.
Well, what the hell? It seems
I thought it
weird.
was.
Yeah, because they make it seem like that. Because obviously, I'll let you do the review, but
Yeah.
I'm a little confused by the way this plot starts off. Because he's living with his 11-year-old daughter, right?
No. Oh, jeez, I'm going to get into spoiler territory. I'm going to avoid that.
No, this is literally in
is that
the
what it's
beginning.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, he's living with, okay, I'll say this. He is living with his 11-year-old daughter. But but it's not in the way that you think it is. Yeah, they almost kind of they ignore the fact that he woke up in the hospital and stuff. So we kind of just start with him with this 11-year-old girl.
Gotcha.
We don't know where she's come from, or we don't know if it is the rape baby.
Yeah.
So so that's part of the mystery in trying to figure that out, especially as he comes to blows with this opposite force that's trying to take that little girl. That's all a part of that mystery. And so we see him, Stephen Lang, he plays the blind man. I have to say he's How old is Stephen Lang? Are you able to look that up for me? Because he's kind of like this old guy, but his physicality is like really good. I thought his fighting scenes were great. This movie is brutal with the violence.
Yeah, really.
It's insane.
I mean, I know he's old, but I think he looks older in the films than he actually is.
They definitely did that on purpose with this second film, and I think it was to make us feel bad for him. He did a lot of like grunting, like as he like tried to move around. Like you felt his pain. They really made that a point in this movie.
He was born in 1952, so
he's pretty. What is that, like 50?
Oh, that's more than that, right?
60 something.
69.
Oh, jeez.
But
he still though he did a great job. Just like fighting in his fighting scenes and stuff. I actually really did like the fighting in all of this. I thought the action was really good. I'm still not really down with the plot of it all because the guy, he's a bad guy. But again, like I said, like this is meant to be his redemptive arc. And there's even like a scene where after trading blows with like the final boss, quote unquote, he even goes on like this tangent or what, like he makes this speech about all the bad things he's done, as if, like I'm acknowledging all the bad that I've done here. And that is supposed to be like his conclusiveness, like conclusive to his arc. And so I thought that was, it's interesting that they decided to make this into a second film. I feel like it's been too long since then. Like it's been 5 years.
Yeah. This is supposed to take place 8 years after.
Okay. They could still make the movie just 2 years after the first movie came out. So it was kind of hard to like really care about his character or this story at all. But I can also understand why they decided to make it 2, because the first one made a crap ton of money.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's pretty much all that's what's really going on here. They just wanted to, capitalize on it. Yeah. Exactly. So with this movie, I don't really rate films all like that, but I would say this is a movie that I would wait for streaming to go see. I saw it in theaters, but I would suggest waiting for streaming to see it.
Gotcha.
It's not something you have to clamor to the theaters to go see.
Yeah. What about Suicide Squad? What would you...
Suicide Squad...
I think that would be a better experience in the movie theater.
Suicide Squad is a better experience, I think, in a movie theater. I did see it on streaming because... I for some reason I couldn't make it to the theater, but I wish
plus if you have HBO Max, it's very convenient.
It's convenient, but like because it's like a big explosion type of movie, definitely go see it in theaters.
All right.
Well,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, and then you don't have to move over here, but
right,
I will go to me. Hold on. I'm gonna move it. All right, here we go. I feel like nobody likes us right now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe. It's just not reading for some reason. Is anybody in? I'm looking at Facebook chat real quick. Because I feel like they've updated stuff with the bot. Let's see, where's my page? There we go. Yeah, see, so there's a couple people watching right now, but nobody's
hello, people.
So, yeah, see, there's 56 comments. I'm not seeing anything.
56 recent comments?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of the comments, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, JJ was in here. Doom Patrol. Even the wife has been in here.
Hi, Ashley.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not seeing. You know what? Let me log out and log back in. Maybe that's or something. That's so weird. Dude,
Huh.
So I apologize, guys, for not seeing it. I thought it was a little too dead.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, at the very least, I know Ashley was watching.
Right.
Like, the shit? If she wasn't, I was about to be upset. Like, how? That's my baby mama / wifey. But JJ, I agree. Let me see. Sorry, guys.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's just crazy to me that, this shit just doesn't work sometimes. Yeah, it's still not popping up. I have to look into that.
All right.
Yeah, that's so weird. That's insane to me. Okay, so, you know what? Let me check something out real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna see if Restream Chat. Where's Restream Chat? There we go. Open in browser. All right. 4 people watching now. Okay. Hey, can you guys see this?
I'm definitely going to check out Doom Patrol.
Yeah, you should. You should. It's very good.
I'm shocked that I haven't actually started watching it.
Yeah.
Because I really like superhero content. So, like, that's up my alley.
Hell yeah. Yay. Here we go. I see stuff now.
I can see.
I can see clearly now. Okay. So we're not going to be streaming live to Twitter anymore. Recently, Twitter ended Periscope, which is how we did that. And they haven't given another way for us to stream live on there via Restream. So we're not going to be streaming live on there, but we'll still be on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
All right, sounds good.
See, it even says... I agree, JJ. The DC shows are far superior for television. Absolutely. But it even says that Discord's on there, and it's running, but I don't know why it's not showing up. So, whatever. It don't matter. Fuck that shit. We're going to talk about Britney Spears now.
Hey.
And her pappy.
Papa.
Papa. Stop taking my money, Papa. And he's going to stop taking her money because he decided to finally give up his conservatorship.
Hallelujah.
So, it's looking like there's going to be it's so weird how this shit works. Like, because I mean, when they talk about this stuff and they talk about the transition to a new conservator, right? Like they talk about like an orderly transition and stuff like that. Like it's a government.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, like I just read about the Taliban taking over Afghanistan, basically, or whatever.
Right.
And, a smooth transition in the power and all that stuff. And I think it's really odd how that's how this is almost described,
Yeah. Like this isn't a person, it's like a transaction almost.
Yeah. And like they're arguing that he should not be immediately removed. Even though it seems like he is. I don't know. Whatever. But he's not doing it right away. He said he's agreed to eventually step aside. That's his words.
All right. How does he get to decide that?
Because he technically has the power to do so.
Oh, okay. He still has that power.
Yeah, he
Got
does.
it.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Wow.
And I think the fact that she's been adamant about not performing until that, I think that's what finally did it. Because honestly, it's not like she's making much money anymore.
Yeah.
If she's not performing, that's a big part of the income, unfortunately, you know?
Yeah.
She's not like a lot of the other stars that's truly diversified, their business dealings and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Gosh, yeah.
Shit is bananas. That's right. But I am happy that it seems like, to a certain degree, he's starting to realize, like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this,
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be holding this power over my own daughter. It's a little messed up, man. I remember the whole Free Britney thing when that started. That started like 2019 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the pressure from like social media and stuff probably also put a hand in that as well.
I mean, I think this all started basically when she kind of went cuckoo bananas. So I understand maybe at the time, like saying, okay, let's take over her finances just for now until she gets her shit together. But
I can understand that.
I can't understand why. I mean, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, what, 2003?
Yeah, that was like 10. Yeah, over.
You know what I mean?
10 years ago.
It's like almost 20. So there's no reason, I think, that this should even happen anymore. And honestly, I think it's just all been about power thing. And then hearing about all the other stuff about like how he just controlled really weird things in her life, like talking about like, oh, you can't get pregnant and like all like just the random other stuff. It's like, Britney's body, Britney's choice, motherfucker.
Period.
Like, I don't know. It's just very odd. What do you think about all this?
Yeah, it's definitely odd. It's also like very archaic. Like that's some 1800 stuff. But I mean, I understand because she did like have her moment back in 2003. Needing some guidance here or there. But the fact that it's gone on for so long, I think is like a huge issue. It just seems like such a archaic practice to me. Because she was bouncing back, like, or, back in, like, 2013, 2016, I believe. And that's probably when it all should have stopped or ended then.
Ant-Man is so stupid. I'm not even going to comment what he said at all. Not at all. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways. So, I just think it's time for I'm tired of it. He needs to just let it go. I'm sure she has somebody that if she can't handle her own finance, she's like what 45 now or some shit, 43.
Yeah, she's older now.
Yeah, and like she can do this shit, dude. Like it's not like she was in her 20s and all that shit. She can deal with it.
Yes. And we need another album because her last album was great. It was so good.
You think so?
Yeah, it was Glory. I like the little it was like a soft pop. I don't know like an exact term for it that she was going for. I love that.
Huh.
It was good.
I have to revisit that because I don't think when I heard it the first time I was that impressed.
Oh.
In other news, Oreo opens first cookie-themed cafe.
Yay.
I don't like this article, though, because there's not much there. But their first cafe, of course, they're going to open in Jersey because that makes sense, right? Let's open it in the worst place in America. I mean, like, who are they? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. What do you think?
It would be in like a more populous, area, great tourist spot first and foremost. Like where else could it be? Like I don't know, somewhere in New York. I don't know. just where somewhere everyone can visit to check it out. But I think that overall it's like I think that's awesome that they're doing like a Oreo cafe. Like it's about time.
I mean, look at this thing.
That looks
There's a
awesome.
giant Oreo, and they have like all these different.
Oh, look at the Oreo on the top.
Yeah, yeah.
What does that say? You're what you eat.
You are what you eat.
What's that supposed to mean? The answer always being
Oh,
yes.
okay. It says you are what you eat, and who wants to be a Brussels sprout?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. What's the asking for forgiveness instead of permission? Yeah, that's basically how I am with Oreos.
Yeah.
Finish the whole pack, and I'm like, gosh darn it,
Yeah. I am not that much of a fan of Oreos, believe it or not.
What?
I know. Blasphemy.
Oreos are like crack for me. Like, I get a whole pack, and I know it's just going to be gone at the same day.
You know what's
It's
like
so
crack for
bad.
me? Crack. That's usually what crack is for me.
That's great. But yeah, I freaking love Oreos. Just
GD said the Clarence Thomas store. I don't know what that means.
yeah, me neither. Does he mean like where that's supposed to be? Where that can be?
Yeah.
Who knows? I wonder, like, when they sell the Oreo packets, are they going to give like free milk, free gallons of milk out with it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like they should. You know,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
A1 wants to know if you like all the crazy flavors.
I am a standard Oreo type of girl. So, you know, I just like the cookie and the cream, and that's it.
I don't know what kind she likes. I think she likes the s'mores one, and
Oh, the
there's,
s'mores ones are actually good. I
yeah.
forgot about that one. Those are good.
And there's a couple others that I think she tries all of them at some point.
Yeah.
And I know when we worked at Sam's Club, they would have the like chocolate covered Oreos, and them were pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But I'm not really you know what? I'm a chocolate chip cookie fan.
Okay.
That's me. And that's pretty much it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not really a huge cookie person.
Yeah, I love
don't know.
cookies. Yeah, I like whether it's, you know, baking the cookies. I like Chips Ahoy too. Like, some people don't like that type of cookie, but I think that's delicious as well. Yeah, I love cookies.
GD and Antonio need to stop it. Just stop it. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it with the Oreo stuff. But they're going to serve cheesecake and milkshakes also.
What?
So they are like, I mean,
It's gonna be like a cookie cheesecake.
yeah.
Oh,
Or like,
wow.
or you know, like maybe a New York cheesecake with Oreo sprinkles on it and
Okay.
stuff like that. you
Oreo
know.
variation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea.
And they also have it says an array of Oreo inspired desserts from cheesecake to milkshakes.
Okay.
So that's
I love a cookies and cream milkshake.
we don't know if there's going to be any more across the U.S. I guess we'll have to find out. But I think Jersey is actually a decent spot to open.
Okay.
Because there's nothing but slobs there. But from what I understand too, they are going to feature pretty much all of the variations they have in these cafes that you can purchase.
Oh, nice.
And also special ones that you can only get there.
So specialty flavors.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you want to know more about this, just go to oreo.com.
All right.
And you can find out. We're going to take another break. When we get back, we're going to talk about the 2 new hosts for Jeopardy. And we'll have the hot mess and get out of here. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
Oh, you're still clicked on.
Yep.
You're listening to The Epic Radio Show, live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and theepicradioshow.com. Listen to us anytime on the iHeartRadio app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play. And take this show on the road. The Epic Radio Show. Make life epic.
Make life epic.
Attention small businesses, has the pandemic put a strain on your business? Brain Baby Media has you covered. With easy commission-based advertising, you can get crucial information to your customers quickly and affordably. For pennies on the dollar, you can say goodbye to typical advertising structures. Spending thousands a week on radio and television ads? That's bananas, son. For little to nothing, we can put ads on the Epic Radio Show like this one, in front of an engaging fan base, as well as social media blasts, a banner on our website, and more. Just email epic@theepicradioshow.com, and you've taken the first step to let people know you're open for business. Now is the best time to advertise. Do it with Brain Baby Media.
Hey ladies, if you're looking for premium makeup at a price that can't be beat, hit up Glitz and Glitter by Goldie. Glitz and Glitter by Goldie has everything you need to enhance your beauty without breaking the bank. Go to uniqueproducts.com/GoldieAlphaHell today and take advantage of the savings. Right now, there's a new beauty box for only $99, so what are you waiting for? Get to Glitz and Glitter by Goldie today at Unique, that's YOUNIQUE products.com/GoldieAlphaHell.
My name is Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm wondering if you need a gift for some sorry son of a bitch. Well, the Candle Daddy is here to help. With a full line of scented candles that last up to 80 hours and hand-poured in Indiana, it will have your house smelling like a goddamn Stone Cold Stunner. I mean, who doesn't like the smell of these nuts? Or maybe you like the smell of fresh linen that they call well hung, or fresh picked blueberries. They'll give you some damn blue balls. Go to www.thecandledaddy.com and use promo code EPIC for 10% off the entire order. And as always, Candle Daddy offers free shipping for your bitch ass. So head over to Candle Daddy right now and take advantage of the deals. And catch up with us on the Epic Radio Show, Sundays at 10:30, you son of a bitch. And that's the bottom line. What? 'Cause Stone Cold said so.
You already love the What the Forecast app. Now it's time to show it. With the official What the Forecast merch from Nightcat Productions. Do you like the funny sayings that pop up every time you check the weather? Well, what if you could look at that shit all day in a mug? An ugly mug, a t-shirt, or even underwear. Get promoted at work when you give your boss a gift of hilarious weather-based humor. Your boss will say, yo, that's funny as fuck, see? How about a raise? And my job. Here's my wife, take her please. Use the promo code WTF10 to score 10% off, and there's free shipping on all orders over $35. That's a lot of coins, see? Plus, Nightcat Productions loves the furries. Bushes, that is. Probably more than humans. So 10% of the profit goes to a non-kill shelter. The kill shelters get nothing, see? Just go to Etsy.com/Nightcat Productions and order some shit.
Ooh, yeah, this is the Macho Man Randy Savage back from the dead. And I'm here to tell you about Ballsy. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ballsy has products to clean your ball sack. When you've been working all day and you smell like you've snapped it to a Slim Jim, there's only one product I trust from beyond the grave. Ooh, yeah. From solid colognes to liquid powder. For clean balls, nobody does it better. no, they don't know. They're the cream of the crop. Ooh, yeah! So head over to ballwash.com and find out what your balls have been missing. And use the promo code EPIC15 to get yourself 15% off. Ooh, yeah. Do it before I give you some of the madness. Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like you walk into a 70s show when you enter your kitchen or bathroom? Eager to bring it to modern times? At Smith's Remodeling, we offer quality workmanship that is guaranteed to give you the home you've always wanted. You can call Josh and team for a free quote at 216-704-6234. We'll be happy to discuss any remodeling and renovation needs. Again, give Smith's Remodeling a call at 216-704-6234. We want you to love your home again, and that should start today.
Alright, I'm ready. Welcome back to the show, everyone. Make sure you follow our sponsors, thecandledaddy.com. I keep like combining words today. It's very frustrating. If you go to thecandledaddy.com and you put in EPIC as your promo code at the end, you'll get 10% off. Also, Ballsy, if you go to ballwash.com and enter EPIC15, you'll get 15% off there. You get a free month of Amazon Music Unlimited just by going get amazonmusic.com/EPIC and get a free month on us. If you also are upgrading your websites and you need widgets, like I know I do sometimes, you can go to Elf site and do that there.
All right.
I don't know where my ad page is. That's why that was a clusterfuck. I didn't have that up. But anyways, check out our sponsors. Do it now. Also, if you guys are, needing some remodeling or painting done, check out Smith's Remodeling and Edge to Edge Painting. They're both very good. They'll work with you, and be fun.
Cool.
Be fun to do that. With the housing market the way it is, I'm deciding to put my house on the market.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm, this was never going to be our forever house and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was always our starter home, and we enjoyed the neighborhood and everything, but and it's time to go. I mean, if the market's saying, hey, we're going to give you double what you paid for a few years ago, I mean, we'd be stupid not to.
Yeah, take advantage of that. So this is your first home?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been there, I believe 4 years, 4 years now.
That's a good amount of time to live at the first home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. What about you? Do you rent? Do you buy? What do you doing?
Rent. I rent an apartment. This is my second apartment that I'm in.
Okay.
The first one started out great, but then it crap. So this second one is actually much better.
Much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have roommates or what's up?
No. In my first apartment, I used to live with my sister, but then we kind of went our separate ways amicably. And so now this is actually my first apartment that I'm living by myself.
How is that? Do you miss living with people or?
It was nice having someone just available there to talk to. So now I'm just talking to walls. But it's also really nice not having to worry about living with someone else.
Yeah.
So
you get to do your own thing.
I can do my own thing. I can literally just do whatever I want in my own apartment. So that's really nice.
You don't have any pets or anything?
No, I do want to get a cat though. I think it's about time I got
So you're gonna be a cat.
I need
later?
another
creature.
cat lady.
Yeah.
Another living creature in there would be nice. And maybe I might become a cat lady.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
Maybe not. Maybe.
Future career goals.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're doing good if you're Only friend is a cat. That's cool. Kevin says, I have 4 houses and a bar in Florida and a 63-foot Sea Ray boat to entertain. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about this bar in Florida. That sounds fun.
That does sound fun.
Maybe we could go there and check it out one day. And you have 4 houses. Is that I'm not really sure. Like, are you renting them? Like, what are you doing with these?
Yeah. What are you
like?
What are you doing with these houses,
are you
Kevin?
running brothels? Like,
You running a crack house?
yeah,
Like,
I mean.
We need details.
We need details on these and maybe deeds,
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be awesome. We would come down and chill. Maybe I would love to go live from Florida. That's a career goal of mine. I would love to take the show on the road and kind of stop in different cities and do go live from there. That would be dope.
You can almost say that'd be epic. Dun dun dun.
You said it. She said it, Lois. Let's see. I know. Ashley's like, you telling everyone. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, it's just like, yeah, stop selling our business.
Ashley said, I like the word widget. I don't know what that means. Oh, she likes the word widget. Got it. Okay. It sounds like a white midget. She would be a widget.
That's great.
No, he said all the houses are for family.
Oh, okay.
No. The brothels would be a good business venture, though, for you, Kevin.
Yeah,
funny.
Kevin, look into that.
That's funny. And she does, she says she really does like the word widget. That's funny. So Jeopardy. It seems like they were in Jeopardy there for a while because, I don't know, like, it seems like everybody, what was the guy's name that everybody wanted?
Is it LeVar Burton that they all wanted?
Yeah. LeVar Burton, right?
Burton.
LeVar Burton. Honestly, I don't watch Jeopardy. It was sad that Alex Trebek passed away because he was on there for like 100 years. I get the issue in a way about LeVar Burton. Was he really in the running though? From what I understand, I didn't even think he was a possibility though because maybe he didn't.
What was the issue with LeVar Burton? Like, was there a specific reason why they didn't want him? Apparently. Anyway, last thing I know from him is the Reading Rainbow. I don't know what he's been doing in between then.
I don't
and
know.
Now.
I thought he was good. I'm actually going to look this up real quick.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see like why he wasn't chosen. And they have 2 guest hosts now, I believe.
I think it came down to ratings though. At the time, like his episode didn't get as high of ratings as Mike Richards did, or the I forgot how to pronounce her name. It's Mayim Bialik.
Yeah.
Bialik, right? Bialik.
Yes.
That's right. So that's why they decided to choose 2 different hosts. So, like, the fuck is this guy's name again? Mike Richards.
Yes.
He is going to be the primary host, and then basically she's going to take over when he's off.
Okay.
And there's some talk of a possible Jeopardy spinoff. Like, how the fuck can you like spin off a Jeopardy?
Yo, what would that even look like? Oh,
It
Jeopardy,
doesn't make any sense at all. Like, I don't.
Jeopardy Kids. Do they have a kids version?
Board game. But I don't know if there's an actual.
Jeopardy on the road. That could be it.
Maybe.
Who knows? I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how that could be one.
I'm reading, so I'm sorry I'm quiet. But I wanted to know.
I have not watched a Jeopardy episode in a long time, so I actually don't know how these hosts are at all.
I don't know. I don't think, to be honest with you, I don't think he was that interested in hosting full time.
LeVar Burton?
Yeah, I don't really think so. I mean, I think he might have put in for it, but I think it was like one of them things that, like, if he got it, sweet. If he didn't, it was fine. You know what I mean? I think it was more like the fans that made a big deal out of it than he did.
Fan casting, yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Excuse me. Because they were the ones that wanted him to come on to begin with.
Right. Okay.
He wasn't even the one that like was like, hey, I want to guest host Jeopardy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it was the fans that kind of like, hey, you should get him to do it. And then they did. And then his ratings weren't as good. And
so they didn't watch it.
Yeah. So it was like this stupid shit. I don't know. Anyways, I did think he did a fantastic job, but I don't think he was really that
into it. He's just not into it.
Mm-hmm. He's just not into you, Jeopardy. Shut up.
Oh, well.
I want to know what you guys think. Let's see.
This Micah Richards guy is pretty handsome.
I mean, he's also the producer.
So he had that advantage going for him.
Yeah. It's a little odd. I don't know.
Oh, you know, when you were pronouncing that woman's name, I didn't realize that you were trying to pronounce two separate names. I thought it was all one name.
No, that's what I said. Yeah, isn't that a mess? That's a hot mess right there.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, it's, I don't know. Like, every time I hear that name, I'm like, ah, God bless you. Okay, let's see. I mean, I agree. I did kind of want the Reading Rainbow guy, too. Kevin said, yeah, you should all come down and broadcast from the bar, and we will cruise down to the Keys in the boat and get a burger at Jimmy Buffett's bar, Margaritaville. I've been to Margaritaville, the one in South Carolina. There's one up here, too, somewhere. Oh, actually in the Flats. They opened one in the Flats now.
All right.
They're pretty good. They have good food, and it's a pretty laid back, islandy feel. So if you're into that, which I am, it's fun. Let's see. Nobody else said anything. Okay. I mean, other than Ashley saying that she did kind of want the Reading Rainbow guy.
Yeah, that would have been really nice. Mm-hmm. But I don't blame him for not really wanting to. It's a commitment, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Also, we are going to... I guess we'll just go into the hot mess. I think we'll do that. Let's do that.
All righty.
I'm Jesse Pimpinella, and this is The Hot Mess. A man claiming to be Jesus broke into a house and stabbed a family of 3 in what could have been their Last Supper. An urn necklace delivered by Amazon was found.
That was the same one. I'm not sure why it didn't change, guys. I literally did it yesterday.
Gosh darn this fly.
There's a fly.
I'm fighting with the fly over here.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Trying to be the third co-host.
I guess so.
Or second co-host.
8-7. Yeah, it's weird. That's the one he sent me, but I feel like that's the one that was from last week. Wasn't it?
No. Oh, I don't remember.
Because I remember the Last Supper joke. Hold on. I am going to find this. I'm going to find this out, guys.
I have written all over these notes.
What the hell is this? I was about to say. Okay. This is... Yeah, this is it. No. See? That's not right. That's so weird to me. That's not the same one. Okay, so... Let me download this.
Get that up and going.
Yeah, it's so weird how this... Okay. So now... Okay, guys. It's time, y'all. For the hot mess. The real time this time. It's so weird because you saw me download it and I changed it and everything, and it's just stupid shit.
Jesse Pimpinella, and this is the hot mess. 3 brothers died while being trapped in a manure pit in Ohio. Well, that just kind of adds hurt to insult. Like saying you were trapped in Ohio, or in a manure pit in a manure pit. I love Ohio, but everyone knows that we're not always that great. In this movie, Jason dies and goes to a morgue in Youngstown, and the film is called Jason Goes to Hell. And can we not live in a society where taking a shower is debatable? Celebrities all over the social media stuff have been saying like, oh, I only shower when I stink. Oh, I need a shower every day. Let's just all shower.
Yes.
Together? Dax Shepard said that he would only wash holes and soles daily. Holes and soles sounds like a weird foot fetish porno. And then to make matters worse, apparently murder hornets are still a thing. Remember those? They were supposed to attack us last year, but now they're back again, but they're getting overshadowed by the Delta variant. At this point, the murder hornet thing has been overshadowed by everything. It's kind of like the cuck of plagues. A cuck that's watching the Delta variant fuck his wife. A woman was arrested after shooting her friend with a gun that had a laser sight on it while playing with the cat. This all happened in Wisconsin, which prompted Florida to say, hold my crack pipe. And trust me, I suffer from the gun going off too soon when the pussy's that great.
Oh my god.
What? And to round off this crazy week, Bill Cosby gave his first interview after being released from prison. He did ask the host to not talk about prison or the controversy behind him. So the interview was simply just a bunch of, what do you think of the weather? What are you going to eat later today? And no thanks, I got my own drink. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and be sure to check out my website, www.jessepimpinella.com. And by the way, my new comedy special is on the way, Hotness. It will be released October 1st. You're the first ones to hear it, everybody, and more details and news will come, so stay tuned. Until then, I'm Jesse Pimpinella, and this is The Hot Mess.
Thank you, Jesse.
Nice.
Thank you. And sorry I didn't play the right one to begin with. At least I caught it pretty quick, you know? I'm pretty familiar with his stuff, so I was like, I remember the Last Supper thing. So, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah.
That is it. It was funny that he kind of did some of the same topics we did.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And the cat thing, I actually thought about making a topic too. The laser pointer? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is retarded.
It's so stupid.
Like, really? Like, bitch, like, you're going to use a laser pointer of your gun to play with the cat, and then you accidentally shoot your best friend?
Yeah. With this type of thing, I don't understand why people don't expect, these things to happen. whenever someone's playing with the gun, it's very obvious that someone's going to end up getting shot in the end.
If you're going to play with the fucking thing, make sure it's not loaded.
Or how about not play with the thing at all? Or get an actual laser.
I mean, you could get a laser pointer that's not connected to a gun.
Come on.
Jesus. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for joining us today on this special Sunday morning. It's not very special, but but we did have a lot of fun. Thank you to A2 for her contributions to the show and for the review segment.
Yep.
Our only segment for today. Well, besides Hot Mess. So there was that.
Yeah.
We shall be on next week. We have no idea who's going to be on. It's hit and miss every fucking week now.
It's like Russian roulette or something like that.
And Marcus just texted me, thank you so much for the help yesterday. I didn't help that much. I hope the show went well today with two of y'all. Well, thank you so much, Marcus, for that text. And you could have told me that in person today. Ashley should be on the show next week. Larry should be on the show this week. A2 should be on. And what else? Maybe Chris. Marcus will be on half a show.
All right. Full house.
We'll see what's going on. I am probably going to look for another co-host, though.
You know, just to have backup.
You know, for days like this where it's just two of us.
Yeah.
But I kind of liked it. It was a little intimate.
Yeah.
I got to learn a little bit more about you, and you got some experience.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
Sure. Yep. And you got to host your first segment, which was pretty sweet.
It was nice. I enjoyed that.
That was fun.
So movies.
I might be on the show. Yep, I might be. Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys for joining us. We guys see you next week. And as always, make life epic.
Bye.